I'll wait to see your golden smile.
Welcome back to our channel and a warm hello to any new faces joining us on this adventure. In our last episode, we sailed around the beautiful island of Lesvos, preparing for our first big solo crossing. Well, the time has come, and in today's episode, we're going to be navigating across the Aegean Sea from Lesvos to the Sporades Islands, a journey that will take us 2 days with an overnight stop at the peaceful island of Ágios Efstratios, or Saint Eustratius. And trust me, you won't want to miss the breathtaking moment when a huge pod of dolphins swam alongside of us for over 10 minutes. So grab a seat and let's set sail.
Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun. This feeling moves me every single day. I'm captured by your charm.
We are headed out of our anchorage. We've got about 11 to 13 knots right now, gusts. We got one engine on so far. We got the Genoa up. We got lots of traffic right there, all tankers. You can see land again, very, very faintly. And where we left, I thought we weren't gonna see land at all, but you can still see land on both directions, just super faint. We're almost halfway. So, and it's 11 a.m. We left around 6:30 a.m. Sails are looking good.
It's basically like San Eustachius or something, Efstratios, Efstratios, something like that anyway. And this, under normal circumstances, would be a crazy amazing anchorage. But I'm a little nervous because we have no internet at all. Navionics and our chart plotter both say that about 50 meters in front of me right now, there's a rock under the water, and it says to avoid that area. So that's why when we came in closer to this side over here, and we got as close as possible to these rocks. Anyway, so I think we're safe from that rock because it's probably about at least 50 meters according to the chart plotter. But then on Navionics, it says that the rock is over there. So two different things are telling you the rock is in two different places. So regardless where we are, I think we're safe from the rock. The wind is going to be coming from this direction. Well, there is no wind, but right now it's coming from around there. We're in 6 meters of water. And according to the Navionics and the chart plotter, we should be in 1 meter of water right now. And our draft is 1.3. So that's incorrect. And so that kind of makes me a little bit nervous. Depth here, it's 5'9". So we should be good. I mean, 9 hours from here to the next anchorage. All right, let's start. There's some goats. We were at times kind of close to that wall right there, so I slept in the salon last night. And I just set my alarm every 2 hours and just got up and checked just for peace of mind. Donovan didn't get any sleep the night before, so it was his turn to get a good night of sleep. So, oh, he wants me to turn. Do that again? I think I went too far. This wind is strong, good lord. And it's going in the complete opposite direction that Windy said. Okay. He said it's under the boat and to back it up just a little. So I'm gonna back up without hitting the rock.
Go down. You're gonna fall down.
11 meters still in the water. We should be right on the anchor. We should be like right over it.
We're good.
Okay. He says we're good, so we're gonna turn around very carefully. 1.2 meters, yep. Okay. Oh, anchor alarm, I forgot to turn it off. And there's the sunrise. We got 11 knots on the beam right now, so Donovan's up at the mainsail, unzippering the bag and getting it set up so we can get her up. And then we'll get the Genoa out and see what kind of speed this puppy can get. Can't see anything, any of the islands in front of us. So since we're not super duper experienced with the mainsail, because we haven't really had very many opportunities to put it up, we have a little cheat sheet from Starry Horizons, the YouTube channel. They have a helia just like ours, and they put out this little drawing depending where your wind is coming from. So like right now, probably the closest one is this one. It tells you the degrees there. I don't have my glasses on, but I think it says 70 to 90. And we are almost at 90 right now. So the traveler needs to go to port, right where that arrow is. Right now it's in the center until we put the mainsail up. Once we put the mainsail up, we'll move the traveler over to port, and then you can see where the little red arrow is pointing, so we need to move that. We may not need to, I don't know. I think we already have it set from yesterday. We'll see. Okay, I'm pointing us to the wind on a wind hold. All right, tell me when you're ready. Such a beautiful morning. I don't like it when he walks up on that deck in socks. It's like a sliding. Is it going in? All right. We didn't have it locked in.
Yeah.
Now it's going up. Keep going? Okay. So trying to get out of the lazy jacks? All good?
Keep going.
It's not all the way up because it's got 2 reefs in, even though there's only 11 knots, because we are more comfortable with 2 reefs in at this point.
Watch this now. Make sure it just doesn't go.
How does it go?
I'm not doing it again.
Okay, so we'll put that away later. Now we gotta move the traveler over to port.
I gotta go put the preventer on. Go ahead and start with the tree.
Okay. Man, that sunrise is absolutely freaking gorgeous. Okay, he said I can start turning us back in our correct heading, but I'm not gonna do it with the autopilot.
Look, we'll go this way.
Yeah. I wanna turn it, I don't wanna do it with the autopilot because, with this one, because it overturns you.
Here you can see that our boat is starting to turn to starboard as soon as I turned off the wind hold autopilot. We don't want to go to starboard because that's taking us right back to the island we just came from. We want to go to port. You can see that we're not on autopilot and we're on standby on the top left corner. You can see the green stripe at the bottom, which means the rudder is not centered and the steering wheel is not centered, and so the boat is going to starboard. The steering wheel, the rudder was pointing. Now that I've centered the steering wheel, you can see that there's no green or red stripe at the bottom. The little diamond is right in the middle where it's supposed to be. So now when I use the throttles and I use the engines to turn us, it'll go in the direction that I want it to go into. Because now the engines are not fighting the rudder. Okay, now we're going kind of in the right direction. It's starting to drizzle, so we are making sure everything's closed up. The wind has died on us. According to the Windy app up to yesterday, because we don't have any internet, so we haven't been able to get any updates, but up to yesterday it said that we were supposed to have 11 to 15 knots on the beam today, but we're consistently between 5 and 7 knots. So we're just kind of flopping around a little bit, but we're not giving up. You can see the land over there. We're not going there, we're going past there, but we have to go around a pretty wide circle around the one island because it says, not only does it say restricted area, it says prohibited area. This island right here, the big circle says restricted area, but the smaller circle, purplish circle, says prohibited area. So that's why we're going all the way down here, and then we're gonna go up to here. We're going, see, entry prohibited. So we're gonna go like this. This is the marine park of Alonissos. Alonissos, in the archipelago of the Sporades Islands, is a true diver's paradise. It is one of the largest protected marine parks in Europe and a refuge for many living creatures, including monk seals and 4 different species of dolphins. The marine park was created in 1992 and was Greece's first protected marine area. The park is divided into 3 zones, A, B, and C. Zone C has the highest level of protection, and it is located around Piperi Island. The endangered monk seals live and breed here. Monk seals are the most rare of all the seals left on Earth. There are no tours to Piperi Island, and it is strictly forbidden to approach unless you are there for authorized scientific research. Zone B has the lowest level of protection that includes a ban on camping and the use of fire. There are some areas where scuba diving is allowed, but none on the north shore of Alonissos. Zone A has strict controls, but there are activities such as snorkeling tours and some commercial fishing, which all has to be approved by the management authority and by special permit. Scuba diving is forbidden. We are going to hug the line, the invisible line of the prohibited area to go to where our anchorage is, which is, I think it should be right there. The wind finally picked up to about 11 knots, so we got some good speed, so we turned the engines off, and it's so nice. Came out finally.
I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm going in circles, going in circles. I should get away from here. place for me, better place for me. Trying to play my symphony, but there's so much noise around, so much noise around. Constantly fighting for space. I need to clear my mind, need to clear my mind. I wanna be empty, be empty. A sparkle lights a fire. I'm high, I'm a butterfly, a blooming flower, but I am thirsty. A drop of water and another drop of water. Sunlight, I'll soon be rising. I'm a butterfly. How am I supposed to see if I am in darkness? I am in darkness, constantly restless worry. I got a gun to my head, a gun to my head. I wanna be empty, be empty.
Look how clear this water is. You can see straight to the bottom. Since there's no waves right now, no wind at all. Let's see where our anchor is. There's our chain. Seriously? I'm sitting here videotaping. And you're taking a pee. Oh my god.
We hope you enjoyed being a part of our Aegean crossing and would love for you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted for our next one, which turned out to be an absolute disaster of a day for us, and which you may recognize some of from our stern tying episode number 109. Our original sail plan had us stern tying to rocks and the most beautiful little anchorage on the island of Alonissos. This would be our very first attempt to stern tie to rocks all by ourselves.
There's supposed to be some rings over there and the rocks where we can tie off, so Donovan went to look for them.
Unfortunately, that plan turned into a shit show when I managed to reverse the boat over our floating line, getting it completely tangled into our port side prop, which shut off the engine and my ability to steer the boat.
I cut the line! Come and push me! You can yell at me all you want later. Right now, let's
I told you to watch the line. Come on.
The line is the least of my worries right now.
Go forward.
I'm getting too close to this
Break the
boat.
other engine.
I can't!
Yes, you can. I got it undone.
So this ended up being a more accurate representation. We gathered up our wits and left Votsi to sail to Skopelos. But first, we played chicken with an enormous ferry that we ultimately allowed to win the battle by getting out of its way and taking the longer way into town. In our last episode, we sailed... In our last episode, we sailed around the... I can't do it now. Stop.
I didn't say anything. That's the dog. She was the one that...
Peaceful island of... Jesus Christ, this dog. Of Ágios Efstratios. Ágios Efstratios. And trust me, you won't... I did not say a breast. I said grab a seat. I did not say breast. You have breasts in the brain.